Let me quote a story of Ramayana. Ram killed Bali. Bali's wife was inconsolably crying on the dead body of Bali. Ram came close and he addressed Tara, "For whom are you crying? For a body, it is right there in front of you. For a prana, the prana was never your husband. Are you crying for his mind? His mind is subtle and has not gone anywhere, it is still here. Are you crying for his jivatma, the individual soul? It was never your husband. And it has nothing to do with you. It was there in this body, and with you there was a relationship to settle some past karma scores. Once that karma account got annulled, his death time came, he dropped his body and he is gone. Now, for whom are you crying? How many things are you? When I say just check, when you say it's I, that how many? Who is there when you say it's I? The most visible thing is your body. Is it your body? Prithvi, Jal, Agni, Vayu, Akash. This is with which this elemental body has been formed, and you haven't created earth or water or light or air or sun or ether. You haven't created, neither your parents have created. They are not the owner, you are not the owner. The air outside of the body, when goes inside the body, it is your breath. You say, I am breathing. Where is this I? Who is saying this I? And a day comes that air doesn't goes in. Your body is not alive when the brain is functioning and when the heart alone is functioning. Your body is alive when there is the pranic cosmic force in it. That makes the brain and heart run. I was just reading the news that in China, a woman died. Her son placed her in a coffin, and over there they keep the body for a few days so that the relatives can come and pay their respects. And somehow he didn't nail the lid of the coffin, just left it like that, just loosely left it like that. And on the 5th day, the granny moved and she pushed the lid, came out, went straight to the kitchen and started cooking her meal. Some of the relatives came to pay respect, and they go to the coffin and the coffin is empty. Dadi chori ho gayi. Where is the corpse? What has happened? And they started, looking here and there, and what they came to know, she was cooking a meal, and they were all scared. What has this happened? The brain had stopped, the heart might have stopped, the body was still warm, but those poor villagers could not understand. They declared themselves, as long as the pranic Shakti is functioning in the body doesn't die. Now, what is this pranic Shakti? What is this cosmic force? You have no clue. Because you have not researched on the subject. It is never point of your attention. You are not even interested what is making your body alive. And what is the mechanism of the prana that when it stops, the body stops working? And the whole science to know about how this prana puts life into the body is called yoga. Yoga is not just about doing asana. Yoga is not just doing about the breathing techniques or this and that. It is not just that. It's much more than that. Unfortunately, the kind of TV yoga people are doing and learning is just a comic show for me. Yoga is not just for that. Yoga is much more deeper. It's much more deeper. And it begins from there where science ends. When you say I, are you talking about the body or are you talking about the senses which are working in this body? The five senses. Are you talking about the mind? Are you talking about the intellect? When you say I, what is this I? Are you talking about the subconscious? Are you talking about the ahamkara? I am ahamkara. It's not the ego. Ahamkara is different from the word ahankar. Ahankar is ego, but when we say in context with the mind, it is ahankara, which means I am, and I know it I am. Who knows that your mind is good or bad or happy or unhappy, distressed or stressed or excited or in anxiety? Mind doesn't know about itself, what its state is. It is something else which knows. And that is ahamkara. I know it. So when you say I am, is it body, is it mind, is it senses, is it prana? What is it? This is something which requires a lot of exploration. I can give pointers, but the thing is, you have to walk on those pointers. If you don't walk the pointers, there's no use of me talking about the pointers, and that is why there is so much I don't talk about until you are ready for that. Yari says, Kach drashti tah dhyan lagave. How to know this truth? Kach drashti. Kach is a tortoise. Kach drashti. The way the tortoise functions. The tortoise is a fantastic animal. Whenever it is in a scary situation, it very cool way retracts back its legs and arms and head inside the hard shell. And even if a truck runs on its body, nothing happens. But crocodiles, the tortoise, head, legs and arms are very, very soft and very, very gentle. See, this is the beauty of nature's architecture. The limbs are very soft, can be easily damaged, can easily get hurt. So to protect the lower and the upper extremities, the arms and the legs and the head, the nature has given the very hard shell. And whenever it is required in a dangerous situation, it just brings arms, legs, head in there, and it's very safe and secure. Yari Sahib is giving a very big pointer over here. If you wish to know what truth is, be like a tortoise. Internalization of the senses, internalization of mind. Stopping all the external journeys and bringing the mind to its core. And if you have ever seen a tortoise, it's so still all the time. It's not moving. It takes a long time to move from one point to another. Do you have any idea how slow the breathing rate is? It's amazing. In between 3.5 to 4 minutes, it just takes one breath. He's a born yogi. Doesn't have to do anything to do. He's a born yogi. And that is why a tortoise can live all the way to 400 years.